watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Clay Matthews in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Breeze. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Giovanni Bernard with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Here's Newton now on second down. And that's complete to Brian Quick. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. On second down, here's Crowell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 7th. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. It's Newton. Complete, finding Fitzgerald Toussaint. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Newton. Flush to his right. A dump off to Toussaint. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Brian Quick, the intended target. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
2nd and 10. Newton looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Newton escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. Give him 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Houston first. On 1st down, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throwing is Newton. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. To the air again, Newton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's Newton. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They snap it to Newton. And he will have a touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, if they can just tighten.
That's what they want to do, tighten down everything they're doing, and it maybe explode at the right time.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They go play action here on first down. Now Breeze lost the football. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Breeze. That's complete. Bernard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And just like that, it's third down. Breeze going to try and throw. Now Breeze lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Second and 10, Newton again. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. It'll
go as a gain of 12. And the Dolphins have a first down.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On first and 10, here's Breeze. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, 30 yards. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.